Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be doing the scenarios from a map I recently did a video for called Kitchen. The first one is called Something to Eat. Yet again, you've gotten into your vehicle only to realize you haven't eaten yet. Stomach rumbling, mood dropping, oh, what will you do? And based on the thumbnail, I have a pretty good idea of what we're going to be doing. We're going to get some Chinese food from the fridge. We have to do these corners right here. These corners are evil. They are super deceptive. You think you could do them fast, but you can't. They're just 90-degree corners, and no matter what you do, you're almost always going to hit it unless you brake really early. So like, now, we're going to start braking way back here because you don't think you're going that fast, but then you are. So you got to slow way down to like 20 miles per hour to do that corner safely. That was a little bit overkill, but it's better safe than sorry. Because if I started braking like right here, this might be just barely in time to actually do it without having issues. Like you see, I had to brake a lot to bring it down to speeds that were manageable to go around that corner. They were super deceptive, man. Ow. Well, there goes something of my car. That was just poor driving on my part. Thankfully, it still seems okay, so just keep on going. Ow, that looked painful. There goes my front bumper, right? Is it gone? Yeah, there goes front bumper. Come on, climb this thing. We gotta get that Chinese food. Oh. Chinese food. Chinese food. It's not here. We gotta like hunt for the Chinese food. Where's the Chinese food? Where's the Chinese food? Complete. In 1 minute, 15 seconds, 67. And I wrecked my car at the end, as it should. That's a good BeamNG.drive like scenario because gotta have a car wreck at the end. So next up is, looks like Hound Pond about. Pond roundabout. I could not read that. I was saying pound about and then I was saying pond about. It's pond roundabout. Take a lovely little stroll around the pond, take in the beautiful surroundings such as the fence and the bland gray gardens. I love fences. Fences are beautiful. So pretty. Oh goodness. This is already going terribly. I've already damaged my car. There goes my front bumper. He's gone. Well, at least I have better abilities to clear the ground now because there's no bumper to slow me down. Although it's still stuck to my car. Get off me. Wow, look at that pretty pond. So beautiful. So nice. Good pond. I like you a lot. Goodbye, front bumper. See if I can tear off the rear one on this. Yeah! I got that rear bumper off too. And try to do this carefully. Ow. I was so careful. Bust open my trunk. That is the definition of careful for WhyBeAre. Ooh, look at that gray planter box. So pretty. So you should have had one more where we had to come in and just slam into this part right here. Just naturally. So I think it's perfect for BeamNG.drive to wreck your cars at the end of challenges or scenarios. Anyways, though, the next one we're going to be doing is Disposed of. Your cat brought home a present, but unfortunately, you can't eat that pigeon. You'll get sick. Dispose of it at once. All right. 4 checkpoints. This one should be pretty easy. Although, look at this starting angle. This thing seems absurd. I'm going to break the car if I don't just... Brakes! Oof. We're good. Max speed! 25 miles per hour. That's pretty close. It's a nice little short one. It's all about how you do that first section on this one. Fly into the sink. Fly! Get into it. Perfect! I liked how it actually just managed to roll into the sink. Again, that is a very BeamNG.drive-like finish. I love that. Let's go ahead and reset. And here we go. We're going to do full speed on this one just to see. Can it take it? No, it can't. It can't take full speed. You have to slow down a little bit. I was just curious. All right. On to the next one, which is... I always have to like do a long as I find it. In and out. A challenging drive that puts you through precision jumping, tight spaces, and accurate landing. And none of those sound like my strong points. Those all sound like my weak points. But we'll do the best I can as usual. Okay, so... Right, let me I have to do something crazy here, so I'm gonna restart. Looks like I have to go full throttle and then somehow try to land on the ramp, like flying onto it. So we gotta do something like that. But a little bit better where I don't fall off the edge. I don't think that's gonna still drive, so let's try it again. So I have a pretty good idea of what to do on this map. The only question is, will that knowledge transfer into abilities? I was close the first time. I just have to make a little bit of an adjustment to hopefully make it this time. I'll take it. That was very, very lucky. I was right on the edge of that ramp until the last second. I could have easily flipped over if something went very less than ideal. Now I gotta go into the least favorite part of mine, which is the very tight 90-degree corner area that I hate. And I have to slow down a lot for, otherwise I hit the walls. You can tell how much I like these. I just don't like them because I'm bad at it. That's the honest truth. I suck at this, so I hate it. I have to be like, slow down, slow down, slow down, way before I come to the corner just to be safe. And there's a shovel. Don't want to hit the shovel. That was actually easier than the normal ones because I didn't have to do all the crazy 90-degree cornering. I could kind of just do it like an S-turn and there's no problem. So this is a BeamNG.drive like finish. We actually get to kind of fly a little bit. Oh, was I supposed to land this? It's good. I tapped it. I wonder if you could actually fly over that one for the ending. I'm kind of curious. I want to try that now. I want to see if we can fly over it or not. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I did it the first time. Or I did it before, I should say. So, see if I can do it twice just to check. Beautiful. That was even better than the last time, although I gotta slow down a bit right there. Oh. Or that'll happen. I think we're okay, but ooh, that still hurts. So I was trying not to have that happen. So ironically enough, the one where I almost fell off and was just sliding all over the place, got less damage on my truck than the one where I actually did good. Because I was trying to drive too fast after that. I mean, it was all kind of one motion, so it's whatever. It's like, win some parts, lose some parts. I'm pretty sure there's no way I could duplicate the first attempt, though, that's for sure. Or the first completion. Keep wanting to say attempt when it was the first completion. Alright, so the idea is simple. We're just going to go way, way back here, and we're going to just try to gun it and see if we can fly over the checkpoint or not. Just because I'm curious. Because it said landing, so I want to see how important is landing, actually. Oh, man, you can go over it. And then you got a broken truck, so you ain't making it back up there. Alright, I was curious. Now I know. So that's fun to know. Alright. So the next one is, garden race. How did I miss that? That was the first one I should have done, and I totally missed it. Good job. A 3-lap circuit through the large garden. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard, unless, of course, your driver's me, in which case I'll figure out a way to spin out and crash on pretty much every corner, I bet. Unless I try not to. So for the first corner, I'm going to try to take it really fast. And that means I'll probably have something terrible happen. So we're going to go. Oh, that was pretty clean. Oh, no. Got to get to the checkpoint. Almost got that corner so close to the plant that I wouldn't have got the checkpoint, I think. But that looked really good until I had to slow down way much and make sure I hit the checkpoint. I'm actually really impressed by that. No, this is not so good. That's a spin out. That was poor driving. Oh well. At least I didn't crash. Gotta look at the bright side of things. No crash, car will still drive fine. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna slow down and e-brake and nope, that was terrible again. Man, the first time I did good. That time I even crashed. Come on. 2 seconds slower. What is that? Yet somehow I'm 1.6 seconds faster on that one. How weird. Didn't expect that. I think it's the automatic transmission just doesn't like to do that because it kind of bogs down on me and I can't put power down to kind of control the car. I just kind of and it's like, well, I can't do nothing. So I think if I really wanted to try to approach the corners like that, I would need to throw it in a manual transmission mode. Or I just have to never let up on the throttle, which is not a good strategy, as you just saw right there. It went way worse. That was the worst ever. Told you I'd find a way to crash on pretty much every one of these corners. I wasn't lying to you. That's exactly what we've been doing. Just crashing, but we're making it. Because they're bumps. They're not hard crashes, they're bumps. So I'm just like, I'm not even going to bother trying. I'm just like, I give up. Let me just finish. I'm happy. There we go. And so we're going to drive all the way to the end and do a little jump. I think. Or we might just crash into this. I don't know if it'll work for a jump. Oh, jump! Alright. Come on, get off the edge. Nope, not going to happen. Alright. And let's see what map is left or scenarios are left. I think there's 2 left. I'm kind of all out of order accidentally. I'm sorry about that. So, cross counter. Sprint from one side of the counter to the other. It sounds pretty easy, but knowing me, I'll find a way to make it look hard. Alright, so we're at 1. Or no, we're at 2 already. Whatever. 2, 3, 4. Did I go the... Okay. I somehow figured out a way to go the wrong way. I just was going to the right, and apparently we needed to go to the left, and this is a very tight corner. I gotta go, like, parking maneuver speed. And I still managed to crash. That's WhyBeAre skills. You ain't got no WhyBeAre skills. You wish you didn't, if you do have them. Because they're terrible! Oh, that corner caught me off guard. I was gonna go straight. Alright, this one... See, I said, oh yeah, that sounds easy, and all the corners are catching me off guard. Like, I don't expect them until it's too late. I gotta really look ahead, and instead of just looking where I am. Oh, are you serious, dude? I'm gonna fall in the sink. I made it somehow. Do I get to drive on the cheese? No, but I have to drive over the bump cutting board, I guess, which means very slow driving. 3 more checkpoints remaining. 1. Where's the last one? There it is. 3. No. Okay, good. I thought I wasn't going to make it for a second. It's not exactly the way you're supposed to finish it, I think, but finish is a finish. And I think the next one is actually the last one. I believe there was 7, and this one is probably 7, which is called Cleanup, which is hard, which is not good for me. Tisk, tisk. Is that how you really pronounce that? I don't know. Anyways. You've gotten the counters and the floor dirty. You've got some cleaning to do when you finish with this one. One thing I learned from last time. Look at the next checkpoint, not the one you're going to. So boom, get the red one. Where's the next white one? Over there to the left. Got it. So that way I'm not sitting over here doing donuts. Like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? I know. Left. Go left. Uh-oh, is that next one on the... Yeah, that one next one is on the ramp, isn't it? All right, well, here goes nothing. Oh, that was pretty close for a first attempt. My wheel fell off, so that's not good. So let's go ahead and try that one again. So for this one, I think I know what I should do to make it a lot easier. Last time, I jumped towards the checkpoint. This one, I don't want to jump towards the checkpoint. I want to jump to before it. Because jumping towards it means I have this gigantic jump I have to somehow land. If I jump before it, it makes it a pretty reasonable jump. So you slow down a lot right here. And then you just kind of... Just like that. Nice and smooth and easy. Gotta slow down right down here though so I don't bottom out too hard. Looks okay. And then... follow the dots. Which is making me do a donut. Oh no! Oh no! I missed it. Terrible for my speeds. My timing or whatever. Okay, now go forward. I just blew like 10 seconds there. But at least we got it. I mean, we could try to do the whole thing without hitting it, but then we just, well, it'd be terrible. Oh. This car is not doing well for me. I just keep spinning it out for some reason. I'm driving bad. Okay, right. So, do they really expect me to be able to jump from this to there? Because I don't see me having enough speed to do that. I got 30 miles per hour. That's not going to make it. If I wanted to make that, I have to do it a different way, I think. Or at least, if I want to be able to do it safely, that is not the way to do it. Instead, I should do it something like, where I just fly in from another angle so I could do something like this. Just drive around up here and then... There we go. That's a lot easier. It's a lot slower, sure, but I didn't feel like I could make it the other way. So the time is 1:43:44. And just because I'm curious, I'm going to try to do that part where like I jump from the that set, like I don't go back onto the counters, but I'm going to do it in free roam. That way I don't have to worry about like having to do that first section all over again and spending a minute doing that. So I'm going to just grab the bolide, spawn it over here, and see what options we have. So I think we'll use the 350 GT because I think that's the one I was using before because it's the same color by default. That's the reason I picked that one. I'm hoping that's correct. So the first thing I want to test is what if instead of slowing down at the edge of the ramp like I did, I just gunned it from where the last checkpoint was. So it was like over here. And I just said full throttle the whole way. I didn't do this in the other one, on the first one, because I was pretty sure it would just, yeah, do that. Broken car. So that's not a viable strategy. I could probably do it at like 30, maybe 40 miles per hour though. So like bring it back to there and then just... even then, that's iffy because I kind of bounce up. So, let's see though. Into the cabinet. Almost. Maybe you could. But it's very difficult to be able to do that. If it was the first part of the scenario, I might try it. But this is the last part. So you got to do the first section. And then you have one chance. I didn't want to blow that one chance I had. Just barely you can make it. Okay. Well, now I know. Like I said, I didn't want to just blow that one attempt I had. So I think that'll do it for the scenarios for the kitchen map. So until next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see you.